Hello, welcome. I'm so excited that you're here for our Toss the Toxins Healthy Home event. And I cannot wait to share all the goodness, the Norwex goodness tonight. So I wanted to just hop on here really quick and let you know that, yeah, I'm not live. Oh, but here's the reason why. Because I know that you might have been expecting a live demo. And the reason I don't do live demos anymore is because Facebook is actually deleting them from the feeds after a certain amount of days. And my customers and guests, I've had great feedback, and they like to replay and rewatch. And some people have had questions in the past, and I don't want this to disappear for you guys. So I am live down in the comments. So be sure to say hi. Tell me where you're from right now, even if it's a replay. Say, hey, Gwen, I live where? Where do you live? I'm in southwestern Michigan. It's actually right over the border from Indiana, and it's in a little tiny town called Edwardsburg. So that's where I'm sharing from my kitchen. But give us a shout out. Tell me hi. Tell me where you're from. And I am so excited to get started. So if you have any questions as I'm going along, just type them out. And as I see the questions come through, even if it's during the replay, tag me. You use that little @ sign and then just type my name, Gwen Bookwalter, or start typing Gwen and it'll pop up. Look at that little flyaway here. And then I can help answer those questions that you might have. All right, I am your Norwex consultant for the night and hopefully for life. I love doing this job. I love educating people. I've been using Norwex now for 14 years. I've been a consultant for 13 years, and let's just dive right in. Tonight, I want to share the top products because some people are like, Gwen, I get it. Maybe I've heard of Norwex, but I don't have any, or maybe I have Norwex. I don't even know how the stuff works. It's like magical, right? I'm going to be taking some cracked pepper and just put it on my plate right now while I'm talking. So let me know below, how are you with Norwex? Are you a Norwex newbie? You have no Norwex? Are you like a Norwex guru expert? Like you have a ton of Norwex? And let us know your favorite product or whatever. Give me a shout out. Let me know what products you're using. All right, so I'm going to explain how the microfiber works. So these are our dust mitts. One's good, two is way better. You're gonna give them a static charge. You're gonna rub them together, give them a static charge. Now, you might not have two. I didn't have two when I first started. I only had one. So I'm gonna give my dust mitt, I almost called it something different. My dust mitt, I had a brain freeze with no frozen drink to drink. It was just me, a dust mitt. I'm giving it a static charge. I'm just rubbing it together because I want to I forgot to do a demo first. Wah, wah, wah. Act like you didn't hear any of that. Hey, when you're a Norwex consultant, you can make mistakes. It's okay. I've been doing this too long, huh? Or not long enough. All right, I'm getting a balloon and I'm gonna rub it against my hair. I already kind of gave the answer away. Did you guys ever do this when you were little? My hair is so super fine and thin, it will totally make it go up, right? And when I was done, I would always just go stick it along the wall, right? To see how long it would stay. All right, let me get my pepper now. You guys know what I'm gonna do. Okay, but this is really cool. Listen. It's so satisfying. All right, the pepper stuck to the balloon. Why? Because I created a static charge. I created that static charge against the balloon and it went and it sucked it up. All right, I already did that with the dust mitt. I jumped ahead. I created my static charge with my dust mitt. And so I'm gonna get the rest of that pepper and I'm going to rub it over the surface. So think if this was dust, right? I am rubbing it over the surface and I just collected all, look at that, it doesn't even fall off. I collected all of that pepper onto the dust mitt. Now, what would I do with this pepper? Typically, I would take this outside. That's just my habit. And I get the Norwex rubber brush and I'm going to, this is my trash can, sorry. There's my trash can. And I'm gonna brush this over the trash can to get my dust mitt clean so that it can be ready to go next time because I don't need to wash it. I just need to get that static charge. Now, when it gets really nasty, I'm gonna teach you how to wash this stuff. But maybe once a month, once every, I don't know, it depends how much you dust and what you're doing it. I mean, if my dust mitt looks like that, it's fine and ready to go. So I take it outside. I do this outside so I don't have to worry about missing my trash can. That's just me. So this is how the microfiber works dry. So it's mechanically sucking it up. Those fibers are sucking it up. So let me show you another demo, and I'm going to actually take some flour and I'm going to put it on our plate, because all of their microfiber, you're going to see lots of different options with Norwex. But once you know how it works, all the microfiber works the same, right? It's just, it might be a different shape. It might be have a scrubby on it or something, but all the microfiber works the same. Are you cringing right now? Do y'all know what this is? I used to be a kindergarten teacher and a mom that likes art projects. It's glitter! Now, it's kind of clear glitter because it's glow in the dark glitter. We have special projects that we like to do. Do you see the glitter on there? Ooh, gotta get a good angle. I hope you can see. There, it's kind of shiny. There it goes, kind of being shiny. I'm gonna take the mop pad. Now, again, remember, I've been using Norwex for 14 years. So this is my original mop pad. The mop pads don't come in this color anymore. They have more trendy colors, whatever. But I'm still going to be using this. I don't need to buy the new color. This still works. So when you get your mop pad, there are going to be some directions on it. Dry. Use this dry. So this replaces like your dustpan, your broom. Are you using, now again, oops, let's charge it up. Boop, 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 boop. Are you using that mop system where you put some pads on it and then you pick something up and then you throw the pad away? Or those little like wipey things? You guys, stop using that. It's such a waste of money. It's like, you're just like, the money is just flying out the window when you're using those one-time use items, right? Like this mop pad is over 14 years old. Going on maybe 13, 14, I don't know. It's old. Okay, can you see? Let's see. Can we see the glitter? I can see the glitter. Can you see the glitter? Oh, there it is. It's so pretty. I glitterized my mop. All right, so that microfiber picked up all those little dry fine particles. Now I just put it on the end of my mop base. It's Velcro because it's easier for me to brush this off into the trash can. Again, typically I would go outside and brush it, but this is how I keep my stuff clean. So again, I would not wash this pad right now. What I'm doing is, if your house is anything like mine, we live out in the country, we have fur babies. We go in and out. There's dust. There's a lot of stuff going on this floor. So when I am dust mopping, when I'm picking it up, like if you're like a broom or whatever, I'm making like little hamsters. I could create little stuffed animal hamsters and things, meaning I pick up so much dust and dirt. So I will take this out, I'll brush it off, and I'll come back in and keep, because we have a lot of flooring. So I'll keep dusting. When it gets full of junk, I'll go outside, I'll brush it off and keep dusting. I don't have to throw this away. It's not a one-time use product. So I am saving money in the long run. So that's how the microfiber works dry. So now, I love Norwex, even though I've been a consultant for like ever and a day. I feel like if you ever get nervous, if you become a consultant and you're like, I can't remember all the things, what's awesome is we get these cheat cards. They're actually little like party event cards, and there's so much information that you can totally use the cards. And my brain, as you can see, I have a foggy brain. You already saw that. I have a foggy brain. I forget things very easily. So I have my cheat sheet for the next one because there's numbers on it, and just numbers lately have not been sticking in my head. So I want to show you what started Norwex off, and it is this EnviroCloth. So Norwex has been around for 31 years, you guys, 31 years. How many, I'm very curious. In the comments below, tell me, have you ever heard of Norwex? Like, I think I already asked that, but now let's just, yes, I've heard of Norwex. No, I haven't heard of Norwex. Like, let us know, because I'm super curious. It's been around for 31 years. Usually at every event, I can find at least one person who has not heard of Norwex. Okay, so it started with this microfiber cloth, but I want to show you a typical cloth that you can find, like, I don't know, at the dollar store, Dollar General, wherever, Menards. I'm just putting a black light against it. Can you guys see? Like, you can see through that cloth, right? Now I want to show you a Norex microfiber cloth. Look at that. You can't see through it, right? There is a lot of fiber in here. All right, cheat sheet. Ba, ba, ba. There's over 10 million feet of fiber in one cloth. So what this can do, if we like shredded it apart, we could go from Canada down to the Gulf of Mexico. That's how much fiber is in here. Like that packs a lot of punch, right? And each fiber, each microfiber, when it is sucking things up, each fiber is made of 1/200th of a human hair. 1/200th of a human hair. Where is it? Right there. I love my cheat sheet. So if you took a strand of hair and cut it this way 200 times, that's how one strand of microfiber is here. So let's watch this get to work. So you saw it dry. You saw how it mechanically picks up. Now let's see it wet. So I got it wet with water. There's lots of different colors. Again, these are some old colors. Norex might not have these colors right now. They get new colors in and out. But I'm going to show you. Hopefully, you guys went and you saw the chicken demo. Did you guys see the chicken demo? If you have not seen the chicken demo, you need to, when this is done, go back in the party. And I put it up in the featured section. I'm just getting some peanut butter. I put it up in the featured section, or it's pinned to the top, or just go search it. It was in one of the earlier days that I posted it. The chicken demo is literally, oh my gosh, I have peanut butter all over me, is literally what got me started. Like I went, what? So go check it out. So I wanted to show you, and there's also like a glow germ video too. Go check those videos out. But I am going to be rubbing stuff on this mirror of like real life, right? So I put peanut butter, I put Crisco. I'm gonna put some lipstick here. Let's put the lipstick up there. We'll put some lipstick up there. Let's grab some chapstick. If I had my dog in here, we would get some fur babies. Like we can just like smush it all in. Anybody have nose prints all over? I'm just using my EnviroCloth to wipe my fingers off. Okay, so when you get your EnviroCloth, you're going to fold it in half and fold it in half again, because you want those fibers to mechanically grab on to whatever you're cleaning and pick it up, okay? So you want it to pick it up off of that surface, and you don't want to scrunch. If you're a scruncher, don't scrunch anymore. Just kind of leave it as flat as possible. So this mechanically picked up 99% of bacteria in here, but you can see that's still wet, right? So because it had water in it. So that's when you want to grab your window cloth, your polishing cloth. You're going to use it dry, and this is where you get that streak-free shine. Look how shiny that is, you guys. So that's not doing the cleaning, that is doing the shining. I shouldn't do that, my double chin. So these two cloths, they go hand in hand. Think Bert and Ernie, Laverne and Shirley, bread and butter, peanut butter and jelly, whatever you want. And there's lots of different ways to use the EnviroCloth. So EnviroCloth wet with water, that's all you're gonna use. Here it cleaned up some wine. Anybody that likes to put stickers on things? Sticker residue. Oh my goodness, the classroom. Like this is after cleaning classroom desks. Look at that. I do want to pause. I want to show you something, because I used to be a teacher, right? And I used to use these in the classroom. How many of you use these? You don't have to admit it, but I'm not judging because I used them, right? If you use them, this is your challenge for today. I challenge you to go grab your container and read right here, read the labels, because I didn't read the label, and I had my kindergartners just pulling these out and cleaning it, and I would see that handprint and be like, yeah, I'm totally disinfecting my classroom booger tables, right? Wrong. Oh my gosh, I didn't even know, and I feel like I have a tiny bit of guilt about it right now, but I always have said, and I say this to my team, I say this to my customers a lot, knowledge is power. I'm sure you guys have heard that, right? But applied knowledge is impactful. Like you can make an impact once you start applying the knowledge that you're getting. So I put this in between the two arrows because I never knew this. Precautionary statement, hazardous to humans and domestic animals. You guys, there's a warning on here that basically is saying don't touch it with your human skin, right? I mean, it says it's hazardous to humans. The reason it's hazardous to humans, I want you to think about this. Would you go down to your barn or your garage or whatever, your shed? Would you go get weed killer and come inside and spray the weed killer on your countertops or on your kitchen table or on your doorknobs or your light switches? Would you do that? It's like I had the Jeopardy song in my head, like, doo, doo, doo. Okay, I can confidently probably say, like, no, you wouldn't do that. So there is the same chemical compound in these products that is the same chemical that's in weed killers. It's a pesticide, so it's like you're just spraying all that junk and that yuck on. Like, think about that, you guys. I'm so passionate about this because our skin is our largest organ of our body, and it soaks in things within 26 seconds, and it's going into your bloodstream. So the chemical compounds that are in here that are hazardous to humans and domestic animals are going into your bloodstream. Let's stop it, right? We don't have to. And what's crazy is I thought I was disinfecting. When I actually read, there's different sections on here, like to clean, to disinfect, to sanitize, blah, blah, blah. Disinfecting for my bottle right here says I need to keep the surface wet for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. I never did that. I didn't know. I didn't read this bottle. I didn't read the container. I didn't know. If you guys are brave enough, tell us how many minutes yours is. Because it's shocking. Because that means you'd be pulling these out all the time because you'd wipe it and then your surface would get dry. So you have to pull out another one and wipe it. Like, think about that. Think of how much waste you're going through with those. I'm very passionate about it. Probably because I use them and I use them in my classroom. This is a one, like, you don't need to have it, just use it once, right? You can use it over and over and over and over again. You're just getting it wet with water. There's nothing toxic going into your bloodstream, into your system. So that's why I like to share that. All right, we have keyboards. You can clean your keyboards. Look at this, the doctor's table. Oh my goodness. And then here's another example of like the glow germ. This is cleaning desks. So this is after using the wipes. There's still residue left behind, or using an EnviroCloth because remember, it mechanically picks it up and gets it clean. Now the window cloth, there's just windows, mirrors, stainless steel. Have you ever had anybody tell you have to buy special stainless steel cleaners? You don't have to. Nope. You just need these 2 cloths. You don't need the cleaner anymore, right? So lots of different, anything shiny. You guys have a liquor? We had a liquor at one time. Catherine, she's 13 now. Her birthday was yesterday. She used to like to lick things. She is a Norix baby. She doesn't know any different. So I was very thankful that we had this, because if I was spraying a spray or a chemical cleaner on my window, the residue that would be left behind from a paper towel and wiping it off would still be in there. Again, on her tongue, and she's ingesting it. So you can use these 2 hand in hand together. All right, so those 2 go together. I love these 2 cloths. Now you might find that you're like, oh my gosh, I need some more power. Like, I try to clean everything with just the EnviroCloth, but I need some more power because sometimes it doesn't cut it. Like, sometimes I need I need that extra cleaner. So that's why Norix has come out with some extra cleaners. And our ultimate favorite is the cleaning paste. Again, this is an old jar, but I'm not gonna open up a new one just to give you a fancy new label. I'm not gonna do it. This stuff lasts you 3 to 5 years. It's not actually a paste, it's like a compressed powder. I think mine got dropped because now it's in like lots of different pieces, which is fine. It still works, y'all. Still works. Okay, so this is when I always start with this, right? Start with my wet EnviroCloth. I have a couple cloths here wet. And I'm gonna show you my tennis shoes. So we were in Oklahoma and they have very orange, like clay or something, right? So when you have your cloth wet and you rub it in the cleaning paste, that's when it turns it into a paste. So see how it gets onto the cloth? So one way to use this, and my kids, our teenager loves using it on his shoes. If you have anybody that is obsessed with shoes, right? They're gonna love this. You guys see that? I mean, come on now. Because it makes it like brand new. I mean, I'm gonna get in there and probably get inside like those are some big grooves, but look at that, you guys. It's crazy. Isn't that crazy? Amazing. So our kids have always been like, it's okay, we have Norix, which is fantastic. I love that, but it's like kind of like, All right, I'm gonna take a permanent marker and I'm gonna get our board, our mirror, and I'm gonna wipe it on there. Permanent marker. Anybody have some children that like markers? It's okay, we have Norwex. Again, you're gonna wipe it in the cleaning paste first. Oops, I had it a little scrunched up. Am I in the mirror? And then you're just gonna wipe it on here. Oops, I wasn't getting, look, you can see it's starting to pull it up. Can you see that? Sorry, I wasn't on the thing. I wasn't on my paste, all right? Isn't that crazy? Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. There are some other ideas for the cleaning paste. So we have it on shoes. Here's a Sharpie marker on some cabinets. Patio furniture, I love taking it to patio furniture. Pots and pans, your oven, oh my gosh, the oven door, the top of the oven, hands down, love using it over here on our oven. Headlights, if you have the cleaning paste, you can use it on headlights. And then there's glass shower doors. There's lots of different ways. Again, it is your elbow grease in a jar, so if something is not picking up, go grab the cleaning paste next. This is my next go-to. We even use it on our pool steps, in our plastic pools. I've used it in our chicken water container to get it clean. Love, love, love. Can't say enough about the cleaning paste. All right, these products right here come in a package. EnviroCloth, window cloth, cleaning paste, dust mitt, and then you might be saying like, yeah, but how do I keep all this stuff clean? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 items, and then you get to pick your detergent. So this is called the Safe Haven 5 package, the #1 place to start. I wish they would have had this package when I started because it's your top products. You can clean like 90% of your house with just those products. So I want to go through and really explain the detergents. If you didn't have a chance to look back at the post, again, go back and look because I dive in and I give lots of before and after pictures with the detergents so that you can have a good feel for what would be like best for your needs. But if you have any questions, just please, again, reach out, let me know, and I can help you out. So this is their tried and true. Is that right? No, I don't think I'm saying that right. Anyways, this is their original. UPP, this is an old package. I still don't have a new package one because I'm still using the old stuff. It lasts forever. I'm just going to give you an example. How many loads of laundry do you think is in this jar? It doesn't say how many ounces. This is a little jelly jar. How many loads of laundry do you think this is right here? Put it down in the comments below while I talk about it. Okay, so I have loved this laundry detergent. I like it because it's very versatile. I can use it everywhere. I've used it in my shampooer. I've used it in a spray bottle to get like stains out of things. I've used it in, oh, I have pictures. Hang on. I've used it in, what's that thing called that's up here? Like the grease, the vent thingy. I've used it in that to clean it. So I soaked the vent, right? And it got it all clean. You can use it to soak your oven grates. This just shows 1 teaspoon plus an 8-ounce bottle will create a bottle for you. You can use it on stainless steel, baseball pans. Here's the carpet cleaner. It's just a very versatile product. I absolutely love it. I use it now for my clothes that are just normal clothes, right? That just don't have any that need extra cleaning. It's just a normal clean. And y'all, I use 1/2 teaspoon. I have very hard water, live out in the country. I use 1/2 teaspoon. There are 34 loads of laundry in this little jar. That's why a bag lasts forever. Now, this is what I use normally, right? So they came out with a product this year called PowerZine. This, how do I explain this? This detergent is UPP on steroids. That's how I explain it. I love this one. It is my ultimate favorite because here's the reason why. I have kids. I have kids that play sports. We play outside. We live in the farm area. We have grease. We have dirt. We own a restaurant. So husband gets grease everywhere. We have pets. We have junk. We have life, right? So this really packs the punch. I don't feel like I'm saying my phrases right. This has enzymes in it, so that's why it works really, really well. The UPP does not have enzymes in it. So when I have a full load, when I'm doing a Norwex load, just my cloths and all my microfiber, I will take 1 full scoop and use this because those 4 enzymes are each targeted for different specific reasons, like for stains, for smells. Do you guys have that, like workout? like clothes that you just go, oh, what's that smell? Like, ugh, this gets it clean. I know. Okay, it's so crazy. If I have like a little load, a smaller load, I'll use half of a scoop. So we go through the PowerZyme more than the UPP, but I like both, right? I like both for different reasons. If I have a normal load and it doesn't have extra stains, it doesn't have smells, I'll just use this, a half of a teaspoon, because I don't feel like I need the PowerZyme. So we do have both of these in our laundry cabinet because we do use both of them and taught the kids how to use both of them. So those are our two powdered that you can choose from. Then we also have a liquid laundry detergent. This also has enzymes in it, different enzymes than the PowerZyme. So again, I feel like if you love liquid detergent, then go for the liquid. You can get unscented, you can get lavender, the directions on the back. Typically it's 1 pump or 2 pumps. If you have a college student and you're just like, hey dude, just do 1 pump. 1 pump, it's just easy. They don't have to think, they can just go, pump and go. If you have sensitive skin, baby clothes, that kind of thing, this is a great option to have. The fourth option is their eco-friendly strips. So I like these when I travel. I really, really like these when I travel because they're just small. I don't take the whole thing. I just take a strip. So they're really small and they're perforated. So you're going, oops, I broke it wrong. You're going to rip it right down the center better than I did. And when I have a normal load, I actually even just rip it in half. So when we go camping, this is what I bring because look how flat it is. I just bring like 4 of these and I can get like a lot of loads out of 4. I can get 8 loads. So I bring these when we travel, or I can put them in my suitcase when I travel, and I don't have to, I can do hand washing, that kind of stuff. So I love these. Again, if you have a college student that is like, I just need a strip, you can just tell them to tear it in half. And again, it's kind of like a no-brainer. Or if you are thinking you want eco-friendly, because it's just paper, and so you can recycle this. I mean, all of their detergents are recyclable, but again, this is a flatter, maybe you don't have the space, that kind of stuff. So this is another option you can get. So these are the 4 detergents that you can choose from. There's our liquid when you pick the Safe Haven 5. Again, if you have any issues and you're like, Gwen, I need to talk to you about my laundry, let me know. Just shoot out a question or shoot it out below if you want. With the rest of the microfiber, with all of Norwex, I know it's backwards. I'm sorry. I couldn't figure out how to do it. So basically, it's no fabric softener because those have fillers and those have all that junk in it, and the cloths will try to mechanically clean all that junk out and then they don't work as well. So no fabric softener, no dryer sheets, no bleach, and then you want to avoid like super soft linty things because it'll get those little lint balls all over here. All right, stay tuned. I have specials coming up. Let me know if you have any questions. That's Norwex in a nutshell. One more product. I do want to share this with you because it's almost like summer. It's warm, right? Our heels and our body need it. Like, do you have dry heels? This is called Body Balm. It's chapstick for your body. And it has a very light scent. I love this stuff. It's 97% bio-based, which means it's made with 97% natural plant-derived ingredients. Absolutely love. So that's another one that you can put on your wish list. Chapstick for your body. All right, friends, I hope you have a great evening. Please let me know if you have any questions. Check out the specials below. And yeah, let me know. And happy cleaning.